Hello class, it's Mrs. Barker here from Bubbles Art Studio. Today I'm going to teach you how to draw a pelican, like the example over here. Alright, so grab a bit of paper and a pencil, or a pen if you've got one, and we're going to get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to draw the shape, the overall shape of the bird, and we're just going to use simple shapes to get it started. So the first thing that I want you to do is to draw very, very lightly in your pencil a circle. Now the reason I want you to draw it lightly is that you are going to have to rub out some of these lines. These are our working lines to get the structure right, and then we're going to add the details. So you've got a circle that you've drawn in lightly. Then off the circle, I want you to draw the pelican's beak. Now, they have quite big beaks. It doesn't matter if it gets too big. Then down here, we want to draw the body of the pelican, right? So we are going to draw an oval that is on its side. Coming in like that, like so. Now, we've got the body, the head, and the beak. You want to attach the head to the body, obviously, to get the neck in there. So just pull in some lines that matches the body, and then pull another one through like that, okay? And the last thing we want to add is we want to make a placement for their legs, their little web feet, okay? So let's pop in a rectangle shape here, not to the center, slightly off, and then you want to do there almost like long triangles for the feet. Okay, we're just going to put sort of big flappy feet in at the moment. So we've got the structure done. Now we're going to go back and add some details. So we're going to start with the beak. So we're going to put 2 lines. One line can be a little bit longer. And then another line coming in to show sort of the curve of the beak. Then we're going to think about the body and where the wings come in. So we're going to add some shape. Okay, so from this line, we can pull that out. We could then even bring their little tail that comes off the back there. And then we might bring the other wing that sort of fits in there. So I've got a lot of shapes that are overlapping at the moment. Now, if you've drawn them in lightly, like I said, what you can do now is you can go in with your rubber. I'm just going to use my finger, and you can rub off some of these lines. So we've got the head, we can even rub that one off there as well. So we've got the basic structure coming in. The next thing we want to add is the eye. So we're going to draw, I'm going to draw it for you a bit bigger here and show you how we can do it. So we can draw a circle, that's quite big. Then draw another circle inside the circle. And then I want you to colour that circle in, but I want you to leave a little circle inside. So it's going to leave a little bit of white, which will represent the pupil. Inside the pelican. So we're going to replicate something like this over here. So draw your circle, draw a circle inside, and then start to colour, but don't colour right in and leave a little dot. That's the eye. Now we need to go back and we need to fluff this little pelican up. So I'm going to add a bit of fur on the head. I'm going to fluff up the feathers. So you can do shapes that come like this for your feather. So let's add some shape there. Maybe we'll put another set of feathers coming in. Now if you've got nice colour pencils, you can shade it from dark to light, pull some lines in. Then we've got, just want to add some sort of feather effect down the bottom. Now, keeping in mind, guys, I'm doing this with a whiteboard marker. With your pencils or your pen, it's going to be a lot easier to shade it in. Then over here, because this is the underbelly, it goes under, it's going to be darker. So I want you to come in with your pencils, and I want you to add a little bit of shading there. Now, you can do some marks, hatching marks, we call these, or you can shade, very hard to do with whiteboard marker, from dark to light if you wanted that way. Okay, so I'm just going to add some hatching lines in here. I'm going to make some hatching lines closer so it looks like it's darker. And then I'm going to make my hatching lines further apart so it looks lighter. Okay, so we're getting that shape adding to our little pelican. So close on the outsides, pulling them further apart as we come in towards the body. So we're getting a nice round effect there. So we've got that belly coming through. All right, what else do we need to do? The legs. All right, it's not a big fat leg together, it's two separate ones. So let's pop in the other. Let's add some webbing on the feet so it almost looks like that, basically. 1, 2, 3. Except we're going to go through like this. Okay, so on here, I want you to just come in and do that. You can rub that one out because that foot is behind the other one. And then pull that in. And then same thing, you can do a little bit of shading on the outside of the legs. Do a little bit of shading at the heel, the foot coming in through. So there we've got our pelican. Now, if you wanted to add something extra, you can make the pelican standing on something. So we could draw a post, a wood post, which we tend to sometimes see in beaches and things. So we've got a nice wood post. You draw a circle, or oval, I should say, sorry. Pull your lines down. Just going to rub that up there. Then you could do a little shape that looks like this, which looks like the edge of the wood. And remember, same thing, if things are on the outside, they're darker. So when you're shading your cylinder, you've got dark, dark, but you've got light in the center. So with my whiteboard marker, I'm going to pull lots of lines together. I'm just going to hold that because it's making a noise. Then I'm going to come into the center. I'm just going to do it real quick. And then like so on the other side. And then coming in to the center. Cool? Right. Here we can show that it's coming out. Oh, there should be a line there. Then we can pull some lines out to the edge. And we can even put some shading under the feet. So it looks like the pelican is standing, chilling out on the bit of wood. So there you have it. That's how to draw a pelican. So once you've done yours, share it below and we'll have a look. Coolio.